But actually, the first thing we're going to talk about is Terminallist Dark Wolf, which is not sci-fi. Well, and that's the thing I actually really loved about the show, how grounded in reality it is. You guys seem to make a real effort to be true to combat.
Yes.
The actual, what goes on in war. But I think more importantly, capturing what goes on between soldiers.
Yeah.
And that was an important aspect. So what were your thoughts about trying to do that? You want to do the combat sequences real, you want to make the soldiers feel real, but you also have to make it cinematic.
100%. I think the thing that was an incredible advantage to both the Terminallist Season 1, which I worked on as well, and Dark Wolf, was that we had this incredible support team in the veteran community. There were 25 veterans behind the scenes and in front of the camera that were involved. Half of the episodes or more, 5 out of 7 of the episodes were written by veterans. And the entire community that sort of supports it in terms of like the authenticity team that's there are all veterans. So effectively the mission for us was to tell it from a completely authentic point of view. The writer of the novel, of the original books, is Jack Carr, who is a SEAL who served a number of tours. And so, and Dave DiGilio, our showrunner, Max Adams, these are all sort of like veterans who, who basically embraced the idea that the show would come from 100% authenticity. So everything we did was vetted through the lens of authenticity. Every sequence was talked through in terms of like, okay, this is the story we want to tell. How are we going to tell that story in the most effective way and still have it be completely real? So there was a boot camp, there's, for all the actors, everybody sort of training, all those weapons were real, obviously firing blanks. No visual effects on that part of it, the sounds of it, so like there's nothing like being in a space where there's like a 50 caliber weapon being fired next to your head. It's something that you can't describe. So everything that we did in the show, we really ran through that lens, which is very helpful, because what you can do like when you're having a creative conversation with a writer or an actor, there's always a tie break there. You know what I mean? Like if it's kind of like, so I want to do this, I think it'd be really creative, and the actor's like, I don't want to do that, or whatever, like you can literally be like, okay, well, this is what would actually happen, and then you both go in that direction. So I think that authenticity drove everything, and it shows on screen.